Welcome back to Super Mario 64's back. What? Super Mario back 6? I was gonna make a joke about Mario and how he was showing his back being a little risque. I can't do that anymore. I messed it up. We're moving on. Last time I finished up Hazy Maze Cave, and a few things I just forgot to do in there. I said I was gonna be done the episode before that, but no, I was wrong. So we're going to be moving on to the boss this time. The power stars have broken the lock Bowser put on the star door. Now anyone can enter the door. Not sure why they made it so only Mario can open up those doors. It's just an extra step and it's super annoying. But let's hop right into Dire Docks? Yeah, we're not hopping into the boss fight just yet. We are doing Dire Docks first, which is an entirely new level in the basement. Board Bowser's Sub. So there's a decent amount I can do here. This is a full, fleshed out level. It's kind of small, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I kind of don't like the fact that I mix up Jolly Roger Bay and Dire Docks all the time, because I kind of really don't like Dire Docks all that much. There's some new enemies here. There's Cheeps, whatever the shark guys are, and the little, the bugs that are scattered all around the top there. The top of the water here. Those annoying things, you know, that skate around on the top of the water when you're at the lake. Those things, they suck. But this is a full level, and kind of going along with the rest of my opinions of the basement levels, it's meh. It's like not the worst thing in the world, but I also don't particularly like it. I've been saying that a lot recently, and, you know, I've talked about how I don't like Sunshine because I don't like a lot of the levels in that game, and just some of the missions, they're not my cup of tea. And, you know, here I am talking about how I like Super Mario 64 DS quite a lot, and I hate, like, I don't know, 3 of the 4 levels we've played recently. Yeah, I know, I'm being a little bit hypocritical, I'm being a little bit one-sided. But, I don't know, there's a lot about Mario. Oh, by the way, Bullet Bill launchers, they're here. They weren't here in the original Mario 64. There was only one time Bullet Bills were ever shown off in the original Mario 64, and guess what? Yeah, no, they return here in the DS version. Real cool. They're just here to make... I'm a little bit of an idiot, but they're just here to make this star harder. They're not too bad, though. Going back to what I was saying earlier. I know I sound very one-sided, and I know that, you know, it sounds like I hate Mario 64 and I should hate this game over my hate for Sunshine. But I don't know. There's a lot of courses in this game, and, you know, I think hating like 3 out of all of them, that's not a bad ratio. Anyway, this area moved back. Dire Docks, the quote-unquote painting, weird, I don't know. They've been straying away from the whole painting idea and jumping into this weird vortex concept. But the whole vortex thing moved back, and now we can actually take on the boss if we want. I am not going to do that. I'm going to hop right back into Dire Docks, because I want to take care of all the stars. I am doing a 100% playthrough. Chest in the Current. I don't know if I can take care of this yet. Another thing that kind of makes me on this whole level. I actually do believe that a decent amount of the stars in this level do require you to use Wario, and as I've previously stated, man, swim speed sucks butt. It is awful. So yeah, I'm not gonna have the best view on a level that forces you to play as a character with a bad swim speed. Again, I'm impatient. What can I say? Now I took care of a star that had literally nothing to do with the star I was meant to take care of. That one was right in the way, though. You swim through the Mana Ray's little rings, and he gives you a reward after 5 of them. Pretty basic stuff here. Not a lot of these stars take a long amount of time, so, you know, whatever. I also believe that there's a 100 coin star here. Just my luck. So, what I was actually meant to do was take care of the chests that are here. If I remember correctly, yep, the thing from Jolly Roger Bay where the chests will electrocute you if you don't go about them in the right order, it returns. That, I believe, is the last chest you're meant to go to. There's also this tornado thing in the middle that will drag you down and kill you. Be careful about that. That was also in Jolly Roger Bay. I don't think I ever went over it, though. So, going over it now. Better late than never. That's the first one. Are there only 3 here? I think there might only be 3. So I'm gonna go over to this one next. Yep, and then third and last one should be this one. Sweet. Alright, I wasn't wrong. I thought there were 5. I was misremembering. Cool. That's right, kids. It's cool to misremember. Always remember that. Or misremember. One of the two. I never thought I'd be happy to misremember something having more content. I'm just like, I want to be out of here faster. I'm gonna stop being super negative. I'm gonna be a happy-go-lucky man from this point onward, because I do actually quite like this mission. It's just the whole, I don't know. I think this level in general, I don't like the swimming speed in Mario 64. It's just not the greatest. I don't think it's the worst swimming in the 3D Mario franchise, but it's not the fastest, and that's kind of annoying from time to time. But moving on. This takes place in the above water section, so I actually quite like this. The only thing that kind of annoys me about this mission is having to backtrack to the area that had the first star in it, the place with Bowser's sub. Also, I believe that Bowser's sub actually didn't have his face on it in the N64 version, but it does in this version, so that's great. Or it just had a really low poly version, though I think it was all about no Bowser face. There's something that they did to upgrade the visuals of the sub here. I at least remember that. It's not super important, though. But yeah, I think the thing I dislike about this stage the most is just how linear it is, and how to get to this whole above water area, which actually does have some relatively interesting platforming challenges. You have to swim for a while. It's kind of annoying. I might cut out the swimming from place to place a little bit later, but for now it's not too annoying. It's not too bad. If you pass through a coin ring or find a secret point in the course, sometimes a red number will appear. If you trigger 5 red numbers, a secret star will show up, as shown by the manatee thing. There's also some levels where you have to find, I believe, 5 secret places in the level, though I don't know if those are kept in the DS version. I'm gonna be honest, I think a lot of them were actually removed, and they were replaced with other stars, though I'm not sure how accurate I am on that. No, there actually is one that remains here. I think there were like 2 in the original game, and they removed one of them, and why is there a big Bowser face down there? I remember them adding a Bowser face to that right there, that thing that I'm looking at right now, the thing that the point of my cap is touching. But I didn't remember they threw a big Bowser face down there. Now, I think I made the wrong choice of coming to this area specifically. If I had Luigi, I'd be able to backflip up there, but I don't think I can. Maybe if I angle this right, I can get a triple jump. I can jump in the first place. Come on now. I pressed the jump button. Don't do that to me. I'm kind of mad about that, because it just didn't read my jump button. My jump input was just eaten. It was gone. It ate my jump input. Ugh, whatever. It's fine. This actually does give me a reason to go to a different spot. This mission isn't bad. It's not bad at all. And it's not too hard, actually. It might seem like you have to always use the Power Flower ability to get all these red coins. That's not actually true. I'm just doing this a little bit poorly. There is actually, or do I have to use the Power Flower? Oh my god. They changed this from the N64 version. I'm dumb. You do actually have to use the Power Flower ability. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm looking like a real clown right about now. I really am. I'm looking like such a clown. Alright, I'm here a few days later to tell you that I'm a bit of a fool. This entire mission I was kind of complaining about something that was a non-issue depending on when you do this star, though it's kind of an issue in and of itself. Anyway, the mission is called Pole Jumping for 8 red coins. The way I'm going to do this mission has literally nothing to do with poles. And that's kind of my own fault, kind of a fault of Nintendo, though, as well. And I want to explain my stance on this. So, The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to use the P Flower. This is perfectly possible while using Mario's Power Flower ability. Is it annoying? Oh god, yeah. Is it possible? Sadly, yes. Now, the real way that you were meant to do this, Star, was something along the lines of this. Do the first star in this area, in this world. Go beat Bowser for a second time, finish off the basement's boss, and then come back to this later. After you've done that, the poles will have spawned, which makes 0 sense. 0 sense at all. Why would that have a correlation to the poles in this level? They are so disconnected. They aren't correlated whatsoever. How does that make any sense? And I assume this was the case in the N64 version as well. But why? Why? I mean, I don't usually notice stuff like that because I do usually go for the boss immediately, and I do usually skip past this world. I don't need to play it in order for me to get the amount of stars I need to beat the game usually, and I usually do a very minimalistic run of this game. So I'm not usually aware of this. But that's such a weird choice. Moving on. There's nothing up here, I don't think. Yeah, there's nothing. I wonder. Ooh, hold on. Pro strats? Okay, no, I can definitely make that, though. I can definitely make that. I can long jump that and make it. I just need to get the right angle and long jump at the right time. So I'm long jumping a little bit too late. Alright, okay. I got it. I got it. This time for sure. Alright, okay. That was fun. That was fun. I actually really enjoyed doing that, for whatever reason. Platforming genius. Right here, right here. Subscribe to me for more Mario 64 speedruns. Oh yeah. Alright, well, maybe not that, but, I don't know. I kinda wanna go back to the rants I was having before. It just doesn't make sense. It really does not make sense. Poles spawning in after you beat Bowser's butt? I don't get it. But Nintendo makes the choices they want to make. I guess they just didn't want you to play this level until a little bit later, which, can't see why. Really can't see why Nintendo wouldn't want you to play this level. This level is perfect, amazing, love it. Can't see a reason why they wouldn't want that. Through the jet stream. I don't think I can do this one. I really don't think I can do this one. There's a lot of this level which is hidden behind Metal Cap Wario. A lot of it is. So I think that I'm gonna do myself a favor and not play the rest of this level for now, and I'll come back to it at a later date when I actually pick up Wario. There's a Switch Star here that I can't do while I'm Mario or any other character. I need to be Wario. There's a decent amount of stuff I can't do here because I don't have Wario. And contrary to what Luigi may have shown, you actually don't get Wario in the same level that you find his cap. You unlock him way later in the game, which is another reason I genuinely don't think Wario is very useful in this game at all. So, there's that. But yeah, that's it. Next time on Super Mario 64 DS, I will hop into the thing that I said I was going to do in this episode, which was the boss. But I was pulling your leg. I'm not actually going to do the boss until next time. So that's for next time. Until then.